Hello everyone, my name is Vishwas. I'm a computer networking and cybersecurity from London Metropolitan University. I have a project that is the secure hybrid backup and disaster recovery with the IDS system, and I use various type of tools to do this digitation. I use the Elastic tool, Prometheus, Grafana, and some script with Amazon S3 bucket, as well as I use the Suricata for the network traffic logs to understand any cyber attack or malicious on the network. So I'm going to perform some activity to show here how I work, how my registration is work. So I already write down all the commands, so I don't want to make this video is long. So let's start with the backup. If this backup is already running on my system, I can show here. Let's start. If it's not working, it's successfully working. I can see that the local package is successfully done. It's happening. If I change the path of the local folder, then it's definitely stop working. Let's start with that one. I'm going to open the terminal. That terminal is this one, and just paste it and run. What I'm doing, I'm doing my local backup in just in backup local, and I'm changing this folder to different ones so I can stop the backup. I stop this folder and it's done. And now what I'm doing to check it's done or not. Let's see, it's already happening. Might be copy and paste. Yes, it's done. Now I have to run the script here so it can be done successfully. What I can do, I can do command. Yes, what happened here? I run the script that I created. Whenever my local backup failure, it start to save data into the AWS Cloud S3 bucket. Now we can see that this is the local backup is failed. What is doing now? The script is starting to save data into the cloud AWS. Now encryption is failover completed, the failover activities, and data is started to save in the S3 bucket. As we can see that our Grafana is also showing the same results, that the local backup is stopped and it's showing failed here. Now backup is happening in the cloud backup. You can see that this is the trend, that is the saving data when local backup is failed. Now this is the simple and very dedicated. Whenever some organization local backup is failed, then it's automatically start to save in the Amazon S3 bucket. I use the RESTIC folder because it's used data as an increment format in encryption form. I use this data to save in encryption format. I can also see that there is a backup of S3 bucket. I can see that this is the folder where my data is saving. As I open, let's see, these are the respiratory of the restic folder. Now I'm going to see the snapshot because it saved data as a snapshot. There are changes of data when it's happening. Now this is the data that exactly saved. These are the folders is an encrypted format. I have to restore this data from the S3 bucket and in the different folder. Now what I'm doing now, I'm trying to do save the data into the backup. Now what we can do, I saved the backup data into the main folder name as a Vishwas backup.txt. Now it should be saved in the S3 bucket because our local folder is failed. So I'm going to check it's created or not in the folder directory that is already created in the directory. Now let's run again the backup script so we can check and the snapshots can be done at the S3 bucket. Now we will go verify that it will take some time to recover the file. We can also see that the starting encrypted restic S3 backup it's done successfully. Now we have to check this one. Grab the file in the S3 bucket. It should be there, name as a Vishwas backup.txt. Yes, we can found that folder, that directory is saved in the Amazon S3 bucket. Now what we can do, we have to restore our data. I have restored my data in directory that has the Vishwas backup, and the Vishwas backup is a file, and I changed the permission of that. Yes, is restored the file. Let's verify that one. Yes, it's restored from the AWS. Now we can check our backup and Linux verified. That's now what we can do now, restore the our original file here. Yes, its snapshot is done. There are taking file. There is no error. Now what we can do? We do restore our file because we have saved our data in S3 bucket and restore from the S3 bucket to the new folder that is the vishwas.backup. Now we have restored this scenario. Its scenario is start. Now what we can do? We can restore that folder. Now snapshot is done. Now I again the script because we don't have much time. So what we have to do, we have run backup script and then start again to save in the local folder. It's done by automatic, but I used backup.sh script so we can do as soon as possible to save the video or save the time. And for our traffic, we will check here about the suricata. For the network traffic, we can see that network traffic, the suricata is running and activated, and let's see the logs of that. We can see there should be a logs. Look at this, there should be logs that that is capture the network logs. Let's start to ping the Google DNS and it's ping successfully. Let's check the logs. It should be show there. Yes, it successfully show that it successfully track or capture the network logs. So this project is finished. Thank you so much. I have done there are a lot of things I have done in this project, making script that very useful for organization to save their data into the local with the open source. I use all the open source except the S3 bucket because it's not